Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion, and it is theme week once again. Yes, we're looking at PSP games this week, and I'm starting off with a bit of a, shall we say, alternate view on a puzzle game. Yes, let's go with that. So this is called Lumines. I think it's called Lumines. It's not Lumines? I don't know, but this is a sort of a take on the Tetris type thing. It's a block making game, basically. But it's really clever, actually, because what you're actually doing is you're affecting the soundtrack as you go, which is cool. And you get to unlock various skins and stuff like that. But we'll go along as we go. Now, you'll see at the top there, because literally the entire game is graphically, so we're going to have to do that. So let's have a look. On the left-hand side there, you've got your blocks that are coming next. The thing going across the screen there, if I do believe if your blocks hit that, I think it will come down the screen, then it's game over. But let's just play as we can. But you get the idea. The score's on the right-hand side, what level you're on, how much time you've got, and all that kind of thing. I do believe the time. Does the time go up? Yeah, it does. Right. So every time you make a block up there, then your timer will go up. You run out of time, game over. But you can continue, which is quite nice, actually. So this is one of those sort of must-have games for the PSP if you're a puzzle fan. If you like Tetris and the sort of ilk of that, then you're going to absolutely love this. So yes, PSP, it's such an underrated little console, you know, but loads of good games for it, and it just got sort of shoehorned a bit. I mean, you know, I always say that the PSP was more of a portable PlayStation, and you might disagree and say that the Vita was, but I think the Vita was more in line graphically than with the PS2, sort of. But you know, each to their own. They weren't direct console upgrades or handheld versions of those, but the graphics remind me of the PlayStation 1. That is my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. So there you go. But you've got this really nice pumping soundtrack as well, which is great. It really does. It's all based on music as well. So what I'll do, I think, is we'll get all the key points done, see where we're at, and then maybe give you a bit of video footage at the end without me talking over the top of it, so you can actually hear the music. Some great stuff here, licensed artists as well, which is always a nice thing. So I'm hoping that I don't get copyright strike on that, but you know, as it's a review, I might just get away with it. So we shall see. But there, you've got these blocks at the moment. As you can see, we've got gold and silver. Now, later on, when you get to a certain point, these will change colour, and you get different backgrounds and all different music and all sorts of stuff. It's a very, very all-included game. They've done a lot of research on it, and it's worked. Absolutely worked. The controls are very simple as well. You've got rotate blocks left and right, and then you've got drop block. That's about it. So out of all the buttons that the PSP has got, which is a grand total of 6, then what more? This is just, you know, all those buttons, and you're using 3. It's lovely, isn't it? It takes you back to the retro era. What a coincidence. So yeah, you can see I'm filling the screen up a bit now, and I really do need to try and alleviate some space here. And so the more blocks you make, the better. And then you can make longer blocks, and it's not just restricted to squares. You can do whatever you want, really, as long as you've got the time to do it. See, my time's now up to 3 minutes and 50. It's going up. 4, 5. Okay. So we're on level 2 now, so things do become that little bit sort of more frantic. Not enough to start to, you know, worry you, but yeah. So you can see how it works now. The concept's very simple, but the gameplay is Oh, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, there you go. Lots of bonus points there. that was quite a lot. I was quite proud of that one. Excellent. And I've only played this briefly before, so this is nice. This is a nice throwback for me. I used to work at Game, or Electronics Boutique, as you guys in the States might know it as now, but it's called Game over here. And I used to work there, so we used to have these games come in, and we were able to have them as products, to take them home for product knowledge, which was really, really good. Other times when the store was quiet, we could just, as long as the jobs were done, then we had the opportunity to play the games in the back room if you wanted to. And these games are fantastic. They're such for a console of its caliber, it's got some banging stuff, really has. And it was also had a tilt function as well. So if you've ever played Loco Roco, for example, you have to tilt the console to move your character around the screen. I can't. Or am I confusing that with the PlayStation 3 controller? Do you know what? That might be. No, they did Loco Roco. I'm sure they did on the PSP. Somebody help me out here. Did I dream it, or was it on the PSP? Or PS? I know it was on PS3. Oh dear, help me out. Anyway. And you can see here now that we have finally got into the next stage of the game. We're now on level 4, and the blocks have changed colour, the backgrounds have changed, and you've got a lot to do in this game as well. It's really quite good. This is one of those games that you probably would want to play on a long journey, or, come on fellas, on the toilet. Let's be honest. But yeah, it's one of those games that keep you going, keep you occupied for a long time. The only enemy that you've got with this game is its battery life on the console itself, but you know, take a portable charger with you. It's just so simple. But yeah, I was gonna ask, did you guys play Lumines? And what did you think of it? If you did is there ever a finish to this game, or does it just keep going and going and going and going and going until you run out of time or whatever? I've got to say, the sound is brilliant. A really, really nice sound. And I recommend wearing headphones, though, because the PSP's speakers were a little bit tinny. But if you've got a decent pair of headphones, then this is just so literally music to your ears. And, you know, you could play this game and use it as a Walkman. Oh, come on. You know what a Walkman is? This is a retro channel. You don't know what a Walkman is? Shame on you. You're probably 12. Anyway. Yes. Did anyone have a Walkman? Did anyone have a Discman? Oh, we're going into territory there, aren't we? Anyhow, very, very, very playable, and you know, good graphics a good game does not make. In fact, you don't need good graphics for a good game, as we found out growing up. You know, that when you've only got an 8-bit system or 16-bit system, you know, there are limitations. But these days it's all about the graphics and not about the gameplay, or, you know, it loses something there, and it's a shame, because games like this, highly playable, keep you entertained for hours, and the replay value, which was a nice little link to, is absolutely phenomenal. So I would hope that you could pick up this game and play it immediately. Now, it doesn't take a genius to pick this game up and play it. It's very, very user friendly for all age groups, so you know, you could start them off, I'd say probably about 5, which is these days maybe younger, I don't know, but it's not difficult is what I'm saying. Anybody can just pick it up and play. You know, your grandma will probably have to play this one, maybe, but granddad definitely will. So there you are. It's a great game with lots of fun, and I can't remember if there was a link-up option in this game where you could play against other people on your PSP, PlayStation Portable. So, if you had that opportunity back in the day, did you ever use it? I would like to hear from you in the comments, so drop me a note and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope you've enjoyed Lumines on the PSP. Not quite finished yet, but I want to give you guys some footage without me chatting over it, so that you can appreciate the quality of the music. But I'll do that in a couple of minutes. If I carry on like this, then this is probably one of the best. I'm not too bad at these. I'm not too shabby at these games. Maybe I found my niche finally. But yes, we're going to be looking at lots of PSP this week. I've already lined up Bomberman for our next one, so that's just, well, it's Bomberman. You can't go wrong with Bomberman, can you? But I'm also going to be looking at other things that we put, like just stuff out in general that I wouldn't normally perhaps look at, and I don't know why I don't. It's, you know, I'm going to look at games that are suitable for children, not, I suppose, not specifically children, because adults enjoy gaming, and to be fair, well, here we go, different colour scheme again. Oh, like this is nice. I'm not doing very well with these blocks, am I? So yes, I would give this a go. I highly recommend it. I do believe it was released on mobile as well, so I think you can find it on Android. I believe it's on Apple as well, and mobile. I said mobile. But yeah, they've remade it. There was also a sequel, Lumines 2, which I'm hopefully going to be looking at before the week is up. I might do that as a bonus video because you don't want too much Lumines. But there you are. Please let me know if I'm saying that right. But there we are. This is a good start to a cracking week. Right. So I hope you all guys are doing well. I hope you're all staying safe. And hopefully we'll have a bit of freedom soon, guys. Just keep doing what you're doing and stay safe and all that jazz. Anyway, that's about it from me. I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to pump the volume up so that you can listen to this. I think I've just lost this stage miserably. So that's a good place for me to stop, and for there you go. And that I will put the volume up. Anyway, guys, new review coming very soon. I'm hopefully getting all 5 or 7. I don't know, how many shall I do? 7 weekday? A full 7? Alright, well, stay tuned. It's coming soon. Bomberman on the PSP is my next review, and I hope you will enjoy that one. I will get that in the works ASAP. Anyway, until then, my friends, you keep it retro, and as always, it's bye for now. Ta-da!
Dash. Dash. Dash, dash. Dash. Dash.
Incoming transmission.